Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics have bounced back from early season struggles and now find themselves sitting atop the Eastern Conference at 13-3. Tatum is averaging 30 points per game, and Jaylen Brown is adding 25 points per game. Are Tatum and Brown the best duo in the NBA?
Justin?
Off the top of my head, I can't name a duo that I can just go is definitely better than these two guys.
Right.
They play great. I was on record saying I didn't really believe in the Celtics with all the dysfunction going on, and they've really proven me wrong. They're all playing great, to be quite honest with you. I know that they are obviously offensively, they're probably the best. They are the best team in the league from a points with if you mix in the fact that they're second in effective field goal percentage and they're the best mid-range team in the league. Now, while they can score on all three levels, the mid-range kind of come and go for the recent kind of times in the NBA. So for me, yeah, for sure. I think so.
They're the best duo in the NBA.
Yeah.
Bob?
I would love to have some sort of controversial clickbait, opinion on this, but yes, they are. And I think last year's finals, although the Warriors won, could have potentially been that passing of the torch that we won't see Steph and Clay, but exactly what he said, like who is the best duo right now? Somebody can be like, oh yeah, you're definitely not going to beat these guys. Outside of maybe Giannis and Chris Middleton, I'm going to have to go with Tatum and Brown because their points, the offensive side of it is just too untouchable.
Yeah, well, I mean, Middleton hasn't played, I don't think, right?
Well, yeah, that's the kind of the caveat for that is he's not back yet, so we haven't really seen what Chris Middleton's going to be after the injury.
Yeah. So here's what I'd like to say. Ja and Desmond Bane are the best backcourt in the NBA right now. They have taken that torch from Steph and Clay. Although Clay had an excellent game last night, I believe it is most likely a flash in the pan as opposed to a return to dominance or a true return to form. So yes, Tatum and Brown are the best duo in the NBA. Some of that may be due to injury. Look around the league, like Kawhi and Paul George. Kawhi's barely played. He had 6 points in 24 minutes last night. Anthony Davis and LeBron's not playing. Harden and Embiid, they're both injured now. Pretty much any of the Butler and Bam are really the only other healthy duo in the NBA right now, and they're obviously not on the same level as Tatum and Brown. Tatum is averaging a career high in points, assists, blocks, field goal percentage, 3-point attempts, and 3 points made. But just look at the way he's playing. Like he plays much bigger than he is at 6'8". Like watching the games, it feels like he's like 6'11". Yeah, 6'10", 6'11", like that Durant level of like unblockable shot. He's perfected his offensive game and obviously has made huge strides in his defensive game. And I think the fact that Brown is also a 25 point per game scorer just makes that duo super lethal.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of shows you that like it harkens back a little bit to MJ Pippen, where you just have two really good wings, just two wings that can. I don't guard 1 through 5 is sketchy, just because I don't think either of them could guard Embiid. But I mean, other than that, that's what you need is two guys that can score pretty much at all 3 levels and just do a really good job on defense.
So do you think they're the best in the league right now?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
I agree.